All right, today we're diving into a really powerful moment, one that captures the final hours of a legendary leader. It's a story about the end of an epic journey, about a promise finally being fulfilled, and, a pretty profound personal sacrifice. So let's get into it.
I mean, just think about that for a second. What if you've poured your entire life into one single goal, leading your people through all kinds of hardship, all this wandering, and now you're right there. You're at the very threshold, and you're told, nope, not for you. This is the exact crushing dilemma at the heart of this story.
So, picture this. Our story kicks off at dawn, out on the vast, dry plains of Moab. In the distance, you can see thousands of tents, the camp of the Israelites, just starting to stir with the first light of day. But there's one man, and he's standing apart from all of it, facing away. His name is Moses.
He is 120 years old. Just let that sink in for a minute. An entire lifetime of struggle, of leadership, of unwavering faith has been carved right into his very being.
At that age, his face is like a map of his journey. It's got these deep wrinkles from the desert sun, and it's creased by the worries of guiding a whole nation for decades. And now, after all that time, he's standing right before his final and maybe his most personal task.
Now, what's really striking about this moment is just how quiet it is. I mean, he doesn't gather everyone for one last big speech. There are no tearful farewells, no public ceremony. He just casts one last long look back at the camp, maybe a faint, sad smile on his lips, and then he turns. He starts to walk, all by himself, towards Mount Nebo. This journey is his, and his alone.
So, this solitary walk pretty quickly turns into a really tough climb. He starts heading up Mount Nebo, and you can just tell that every single step is a testament to his age and the immense weight of his life's mission.
And this climb, it's a real struggle. You can almost feel it. His breathing is heavy, his hands are trembling as they grip his wooden staff, but his eyes, they're burning with this quiet fire. The wind is just whistling around him on these rocky slopes, but his focus is absolute. This is a climb he has to finish. And then, he does it. He reaches the peak of Pisgah. And as he steps onto that summit, it's like the whole world just holds its breath. The atmosphere shifts. Something changes.
It's like the air around him gets thick, charged with a power he can feel deep in his bones. A soft, kind of ethereal light bathes him, and it doesn't seem to be coming from anywhere. It just cuts right through the harsh mountain sun. He gets it. He is no longer alone.
Then, a voice. It's deep, it's resonant, and it just fills the silence. It's a voice that's somehow both absolute in its authority, but also filled with this gentle intimacy. And it says just one word. Moses doesn't say anything back. He just bows his head in reverence as the voice goes on, confirming this ancient promise that has driven him and his people for generations.
And as this voice is speaking, a miracle literally unfolds right before his eyes. The distant haze that was obscuring the landscape below, it just starts to retreat, and the view sharpens, becoming almost supernaturally clear.
His eyes take in this absolutely breathtaking panorama. He sees it all, the lush plateaus of Gilead, the hills rolling all the way north towards Dan, this sweeping arc of green valleys, and then down below, shining like a jewel, there's Jericho, the city of palms. It's the whole promised land laid out right in front of him.
So he's seen it, the destination, the culmination of his entire life's work. But this beautiful, incredible vision, well, it carries with it a heartbreaking reality.
He's just gazing out at the land, his eyes wide with wonder, with admiration. But that wonder is all mixed up with this deep, unspoken sadness as a single tear starts to trace a path down his wrinkled cheek. And this right here is the crucial point. It's this powerful, bittersweet duality. The promise that was made to his people, it's fulfilled. He is a witness to it. But the personal cost is just immense. He can see it, but he can never, ever possess it. The voice then speaks one last time, confirming this truth. And the words, they aren't cruel, but they are absolute. They are final. His journey ends right here, on this mountain, with this view. And in this moment, you might expect a protest, right? Some anger, but there's nothing. Moses simply nods, accepting his fate. He has seen the promise kept, and for him, that's enough. A profound sense of peace just settles over him as he stands there on the summit, gazing at the future of his people. So this all leaves us with a pretty big, thought-provoking question, doesn't it?
Moses never actually entered the Promised Land. But let's be real, without him, his people never would have even reached its border. It really forces us to ask, what truly matters in the end? What defines a legacy? Is it achieving the goal for yourself, or is it dedicating your entire life so that others might achieve it long after you're gone?